mature whitetail has a sense of smell 1,000 times greater than a human's. Every sense elevated, created for one thing: survival. The only advantage a human has is his mind, the ability to think. It sets up a fight that goes back thousands of years. It's a battle of the ages. The ultimate chess match. It's August 2020. We're about 3 weeks out from the start of the season, and I cannot wait. There's a buck that I got on my camera a couple days ago that's really good. So I'm pretty pumped this year. I'm pumped about the video too. It's gonna be called Chess Match. Really, that's, in my mind, that's what hunting is. At least this, beast style hunting where you're pinpointing a buck down and just hunting him or a few, trying to figure out their patterns, trying to figure out where they're bedded, where they're going, where they're coming from. So it's a lot of fun, and I'm excited. I cannot wait. So I was after 3 bucks this year. One in particular I called King. He was just an awesome buck. His antlers were just super massive, and his main beams kind of stuck out and formed crab claws in the front. And I just thought that was really unique and cool. So I battled most of the year just trying to figure out where these bucks were, where they were spending their time, where they were bedding. And I just felt like I kept losing, I kept coming up short. Finally, everything came together the morning of October 26th. It was a cold morning, about 15 degrees, just perfect weather. I set up my stand in this particular spot the night before. I snuck out there, and I knew that to get to my stand, I had to cross where he was gonna come through. And so I found this creek. I kind of went out of my way, and I walked through the creek to my stand, so I wouldn't leave any ground scent. So I got up in my stand, and I just waited, and about 9 o'clock, I was actually thinking about getting down, and a couple little does trotted through, and they were acting, very cautious, so I knew that there was a good chance that something was following them. And out of just like the corner of my eye, through the pine trees, I saw a glimpse of just a massive rack. Grabbed my bow, I swung my camera around, pressed record. The buck kind of slowly came walking through. He had no idea I was there. I was kind of nestled in a bunch of pines. He just bolted off. He ran 30 yards and pretty much stopped and just started walking. And so I finally was able to regain my composure after a few minutes, and I grabbed my camera, rewound the footage. I was looking at my shot. If anything, I thought it looked a little bit high. I just wasn't 100% comfortable with it. After a few hours, we went out and started tracking, me, my dad, and my wife, and my brother. And we went to the spot where I had taken the shot, and we couldn't find a lot of blood in that area. I wasn't super surprised because I didn't get a pass-through with the arrow, which I was bummed about, and I was a little concerned about that, to be honest. We kind of kept pushing forward. I started walking on the trail that I had seen him, run on after I had taken the shot. And I got to the place where he had stopped, and he was literally about 10 yards away from there. So all in all, he probably ran about 30 yards. And he was laying there. I slowly walked over to him, just trying to soak in the moment, I just saw that rack sticking out of the leaves, and to me there's not much that comes close to that moment when you pick that rack up and hold it in your hands, and all the challenges, all of the hours spent in the stand freezing, and times not seeing deer, and times getting caught in the rain, and all of that becomes worth it in that moment. And I just was overwhelmed with just gratitude and just pure joy. It was just such an awesome moment to be able to share too with my family, and to me that's what hunting's all about.